Hey guys, how's it going? I want to preface this video with something. I don't hate Joe Rogan. I'm not a huge fan of him. So Joe Rogan to me is just another guy. I have no feelings one way or another towards him. But I wanna watch something that I saw. We're gonna be watching this, and I'll comment on some of the things that he said. I seen only a few seconds of it. I wanted to do like a reaction video, so we're doing it. Let's go.
The history of every single country that's ever existed other than the United States. Up until 1776, every fucking country that has ever existed was run by dictators.
Right.
I don't know about that one, but you know, what do I know about history?
All of them. This is the first one where you had elected officials. This is the first experiment in self-government that actually worked, and it created the greatest superpower the world's ever known. It created the greatest cultural machine, the greatest machine of art and
creativity. Okay, I would have to disagree with what Joe is saying. Greatest cultural machine? Guys, if you have not lived in Europe, you have no idea about culture. You have no fucking concept of culture. If you maybe here's the Americans that actually have a concept of culture, you know, that probably would be, you know, people that live in South, you know, those rednecks, you know, that live in smaller towns. Because in America, culture, see, to me, culture is a way of life that was forged for hundreds of years, right? America doesn't have that. America doesn't have that. Maybe few cities, maybe few small towns have it. You don't have culture like Japan, China. You know, I'm Russian, so I will say fucking Russia. I will say Russia. French, English, Spanish, right? Not Mexicans. I'm talking about Spanish, like Spain, Italy, Ireland, you know, Sweden, Germany. Those places have fucking culture. I disagree that America has a culture. I think America is bunch of people together. It doesn't have a defined culture. It's just a bunch of fucking immigrants, all sorts of countries, you know. If America is culture, then it's like putting barbecue, taking a cake, you know, and a fruit salad, throwing it all into one pot and stirring it around. I guess, sure, whatever. If you want to call that culture, that's culture. If you want to call, you know, American art, are you 100% sure that you do not want to look at Europe before you say that America has art? No disrespect. I live in America, you know, I've lived here for a very long time. No disrespect to American artists, but I gotta go with Europe on that one. I gotta go with Europe. Or creativity. I mean, guys, the American creativity, American ingenuity, American, you know, all these people like Nikola Tesla, all you know, inventors, that's the word I'm looking for. All the cool inventors that America has, that's because they were chased out of their own countries. That's why America has them. That's it. It's not because America made them. It's because those people were chased out of their own countries and they were able to develop, you know, to create stuff here. So America, it has great like ground for creativity. You have opportunity to create stuff, but the people that create, I'm gonna have to say that they're a bunch of immigrants.
creativity and innovation right fucking here. And how did it do that? It did it through freedom. Because when you give people freedom, you let people do whatever the fuck they want to do, they actually find ways to succeed and grow and thrive. But as soon as you put the boots to them, as soon as you tell them, you have to do this or you can't do that, you have to listen to me, now you have a mini dictator. You have
Exactly. I just want to say, amen, abso-fucking-lutely. That's true. Give people freedom, you know, and they will do awesome things.
one step away from a king.
Hold on. But that's literally what we have here. Jesus fucking Christ. That's literally what we have here. Joe, that is what we have in America. Teeny tiny group of people, tiny group of people ruling the entire country. I mean, that was like, I was gonna list like countries: Russia, China, I mean Europe, Greece, Rome, Athens, if I'm not mistaken, or there was another country that I'm thinking of, but whatever, I forgot. Or Vatican. That's literally what we have in America. Joe is talking about this really awesome kick-ass place that, you know, that existed long time ago. But in reality, it doesn't exist anymore. That's like City of Atlantis. Sure, maybe a magical kick-ass place existed back in the day. And sure, yeah, it did, you know, in America, it did. Cool place existed back in the day. But right now, this place, it doesn't exist. America has no freedoms. For anybody that disagrees with me, I put out this challenge every time I say that America has no freedoms. Give me 10 freedoms that America has that no other country has. That's number one. If you can't do that, that's a two-part challenge. If you can't do that one, here's another challenge for you. Give me 10 freedoms that you are most proud of in America, right? And don't tell me I'm free to take a shit. Okay, none of that silly stuff. Like actual serious freedoms that really matter, that, you know, other countries would love to have. Joe, in reality, it doesn't exist. If I want to build a house, I have to beg government for permission to build a house. If I want to start a business, I have to beg government for permission to start a business. If I want to travel, I'm not allowed to travel unless I ask government for permission, literally for a license to travel. I have to ask government for permission to get onto airplane. Without that permission, without the permission slip, I can't get onto airplane. This is real America. This isn't, you know, America 200 years ago. This is real America. I cannot get onto a train and go somewhere and travel the country unless I have government permission. I can't get on a boat and travel somewhere unless I have government permission. There's a lot of people out there that are, I would have to say, virtue farting, virtue signaling. They're talking about all these cool things. They're getting people emotionally riled up as if America is this really cool kick-ass place. America is not this really cool and kick-ass place. America is only the best because everything else is absolute fucking shit. America is not amazing. It's just a little less smelly turd. That's it. If other countries simply decided to be, you know, less piece of shit, they would overtake us like that. Like that in a second. Okay, not in a second, but literally like maybe like in a few years. Guys, I'm not trying to shit on America. I live here. You know, I escaped here from Russia when, you know, when we got lucky, won the lottery. I wouldn't want to live in any other country, to be honest with you. Please don't pretend that America is great, all right? Because it's just a little better than the next smelliest turd. That's it.
You're moving one step closer to dictatorship. That's what the fuck is happening.
What the fuck? You tricked me, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. He was saying the same stuff as I was saying. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video, whatever.